Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. These two teams will break the seal on conference play in this one. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Iowa State Cyclones. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd...
What's good, YouTube? It's Get Right Jay, and we're doing things a little bit different for this video. And moving forward, let me know if you guys prefer this style of gameplay and just commentary in general, of a post commentary afterwards. I'm only trying it out this way because it's a little bit easier for me on the editing side. With the live com, I have to sit there through 6 hours or 4 hours or however long it takes and go through and edit and pick out, you know, parts that I need to keep in, parts that I may need to cut. And it can get very, very meticulous and very, very, very time consuming, and I don't really have a lot of time. So this type of style is actually a lot less stressful for me, and to me it just feels a lot better time wise to get something like this done. But we're picking up right after we left off from FCS Southeast. As you can see by that safety, we are absolutely making a mess out there in the field. And yeah, it's falling apart for this freshman quarterback. Jalen Brooks, he's starting off, he's making some plays, he's making throws, but as you can see, it's kind of just like it spurts. It comes and goes. You see he takes a shot downfield, it looks like it's there, but the defense, they stay with the wide receiver and they get there, break the pass up. But you see on this screenplay, our halfback is going to get loose. He's going to get past the marker, get that first down, and as you can see, we're down 22-10 to Iowa State. So things are not going good. We need a big play, and we're going to get it right here with this Moss from number 3. He's going to I've never seen that animation before, ever in any type of football game. And there's a defensive pass interference on that. Oh, actually, no, it was a roughing the passer, so I was out all the way wrong. But we're gonna get a very, very tough pass with pressure all in our face. Pause. We'll get a touchdown pass to cut this lead down to 5 after our team gets the PAT to go, and we're gonna be down by 5 with some time to go. You see, we got 2.5 minutes left. We got to make a play. We're gonna hit this out route on our wide receiver here. He's gonna break a tackle and move upfield, and we get another penalty, and we're gonna see what this is, because I don't know what this is.
If it stands.
Another roughing the passer. This team is being aggressive. I didn't even realize this happened. This team is being very, very, very aggressive. So now it's 3rd and 3. We're inside our own 10. Well, we're inside their 10. Our running back doesn't quite get there. He gets to the inches. We're gonna run huddle up because I don't want the coach to take us off the field. We get caught up in a 2-minute warning, so we end up getting taken off the field anyways. We get subbed out, but then we get put back in with 1:50 left. And it's 1st and goal, so I'm not complaining. We're going to try to get this thing into the end zone and seal this game off. We're going to hit the tight end on this out route, and he's going to power his way into the end zone. That completes the comeback against Iowa State. Now all the defense has to do is hold them off for the next 1.5 minutes. Everybody's celebrating, and then I think we end up getting the ball back. Well, actually, no. This is the 2-point conversion. I think we absolutely wet the bed on this one. I'm not even going to lie to you. This went absolutely nowhere. Yep, I remember. This went nowhere. Because for some reason, the running backs, they don't get enough space to get separation from the line. So it makes no sense. They need to do something about that. They need to fix that so the running back has more space. Like, you saw that last screen work, but that screen didn't. So I don't know whether it's because the running back didn't do something right or if it was the line. But hey, I'm not complaining. We get the win. We win by 1 point against Iowa State. So this freshman quarterback, even though he's had some tough first 2 games, he's won both of them. He came back against FCS Southeast and he came back against Iowa State. So it's showing he's got some clutchness in him. And now I'm not going to spend too much time here, but I am going to touch on this. And they did actually fix it. And I actually did use some college points on this. As a matter of fact, I've used a good amount of my college points. I think I included it in here a little bit. You're going to see maybe in the next video I did use a lot of my college points. But I have not bought any points. And I refuse to buy any points for college football, any type of offline mode where your players can't even be transported to online. I'm glad the community stepped up. I'm glad Bordeaux and all of them, they let their voices be heard. And they got this changed. They got it fixed. Now all they need to do is either give us the option to change our progression if anything, if they don't give us the full option of customizing our XP slider, just give us the option of progressing the fastest way. So that way we can upgrade our players and we can choose how fast or how slow we want our players to upgrade. The whole point of this is feeling like a college superstar. That's the whole reason we really make a Road to Glory. Unless you're trying to go for that, but in that instance, you are giving us the option to do whatever we want. If we maybe want to make a player that in college, maybe he wasn't the best, but when he gets in the NFL, he turns up. Or maybe we may want to make somebody that, you know, in college they was a man, but maybe in the NFL they get there and they start struggling. You know, it just gives us the option to just play around with different things. That's what we want. We want options. We're already paying $60, $70 of our hard-earned money to buy this game, to play it, to spend time on it, to invest in it. So, you know, as consumers, we need to go ahead and just start. We don't go ahead, but as consumers, we want that freedom. We want that option of I could do wherever I want in this customizable player sandbox for whatever ideas we may have cooked up in our head or we're trying to put out onto the internet or YouTube, whatever the case may be. But EA fixed it. I'm glad they fixed it. That's a huge W for the EA community. We're gonna get back into this career. Our next game is against TCU, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not all that familiar with what happens this game, but what I can say is, oh my God, what a juke. Goodness gracious, he broke his ankles. But what I can say is you will be able to see the progression of me kind of warming up to the reads. As you can see, we can make a dot to our tight end right there. He gets open. We find a gap in the coverage, but you'll kind of start to see as we upgrade our player and as I get used to and look at that pass right there from Jalen Brooks, the arm talent finally showing off on the young freshman quarterback. But as I was saying before that highlight happened, you're going to see that as the games progress, that my reads start getting better, my eyes start getting better. I'm starting to scan the field a whole lot better. And, you know, the one thing you can't really change, even if your eyes are good, you can't change your receivers. And that was that. Those first couple plays, you know, this receiver just dropped the ball, and then there was one play where the receiver didn't even care to even try to go get the ball. That last one I threw was kind of my fault. I didn't really need to throw that. And then this one right here, I didn't need to throw that either. I could have, you know, just maybe just took this, either, you know, just threw the ball away and just chucked my losses, but I decided to try to hit that seam, and it didn't work out. So you see, we right here, and then we throw another interception. I mean, back-to-back picks, and I'm cold. And so at this point, I'm getting frustrated, and it's starting to, you know, our grade is starting to go down. The coach is upset. I don't want to go into the animation to see what the heck the coach is even doing. And then TCU ends up scoring at the half, and then, you know, they ended up scoring twice, I think a field goal or something. So they ended up cutting the lead to 3. So now they're backing us into a corner. So we need a play to happen. Like pronto, we get that from number 17, and he has made some clutch catches in this season. I don't know when exactly they happen, but I know he's made some clutch catches when we needed them. We finally drive downfield and we get a touchdown. Number 14. And I'm going to go ahead and spoil it. Shout out to number 14, man. Shout out to Bryson. I think that's his name, Bryson Jones. He has been a killer this entire season. You're going to see him make some big plays. You're going to see him make some very, very big plays that I know I definitely highlighted. But we got the run right there. We got out of bounds. And then the next couple of drives, we throw another pick. I mean, and that one was just a gimme. He just came right in there and paused. Wait a second. No, wait a minute. He jumped that lane like Ed Reed. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not saying anything crazier than that. That was absolutely kind of crazy. But you see Bryson coming in clutch for us. He gets that big game for us on first down or whatever down it was. And then our tight end once again coming in on that RPO. I love the RPO. And then again, we hit. Was that Bryson again? That's Bryson again. So you can see he's like our best wide receiver on the team. Even though ratings-wise, he's not our best receiver on the team, but he's our best receiver on this team, and he is the sole reason why we were able to hold this lead against TCU. It's 28-24. It is pretty much all thanks to him. We're gonna kneel this clock out, and we're gonna get out of here with the dub against TCU. They fought hard. We made some mistakes, but we're gonna bounce back from it. It actually, you know, it was actually pretty good that we threw 3 picks and we still got 3 touchdowns and still got the win. So Hey, I ain't complaining. Next game, here at home, finally at our home crowd. And wait a second, hold on. Y'all hear some music? I know I'm not tripping. Y'all hear the music? It's getting louder. Why is it getting louder? What's going on? Oh! I'm to be honest with you, I still do not know how the heck he broke free. I probably won't understand it, how he broke free, but he did, and it was a big game. And they're going number 17 again, making a big play for us. In this game against Arizona State, I'm not going to be honest with you, I'm going to be commentating on this game as it goes because I really don't remember it. Once again on the RPO, our tight end is going to break free, and I will give a shout out to 47. He remained consistent. I think he was a blocking tight end more than he was a receiving tight end, but he did a daggone good job catching the ball and running and picking up extra yards. So shout out to 47, shout out to Bryson, shout out to 17, shout out to all the receivers that I played with on this road to glory on Texas Tech. They showed up this year big time. And throughout these 8 games, and there go Bryson again. We're not able to quite get the first down, but we're going to no-huddle it. In the very next play, you see triangle is left wide open. We're going to hit him very quick. He's going to pick up the first down and get us within the 10-yard line. And then we're just going to pound this in with number 13, our running back, get the touchdown. And we have built a considerable lead against Arizona State. You see we're up 22-10 in the fourth with 5 minutes left. And I believe that pretty much does it. I don't think anything else happens with Arizona State. They scored, but we ended up just chewing the clock and getting up out of there with a dub. So this freshman quarterback, he's actually 4-0, which is crazy. I don't know how we're 4-0, but we're playing against Arizona now. We played against Arizona State. Now we're playing against Arizona. And look at Bryson again. See what I'm telling you? This guy came in clutch in big moments for us and was making catches that nobody else could make. Now, was I probably missing our number 1 receiver rating-wise? Yes. But Bryson was just he was just a dog. All right, that's no other way to explain it. He just had that dog in him. We hit our tight end off our patented RPO, one of our many patent RPOs for a touchdown. Arizona scores on their way back down, and then this play right here was absolutely insane. I mean, you cannot get a crazier pass than that. That pass was so crazy, I was literally shocked. That's why you see me at this screen right here, and I won't even go back to replay. That's a crazy pass. That is a beautiful pass. And then right here, we're going to show off our legs and slide before we get turned into a pancake. And then first and goal after that pickup, we're going to give it to our running back. He's going to run it in for a touchdown to give us the lead over Arizona. As you can see, we're slowly starting to figure it out. We're slowly building confidence. We're making plays happen. We're going to hit number 3 right here on this out route. I seen it. I was looking for it on the coverage. And he's going to hit a juke. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to make a receiver or a running back because the jukes this year look absolutely filthy. I mean, you juke somebody, you juke somebody. And we're going to hit our actual number 1 wide receiver here. He's going to get in for the touchdown. And it's going to increase this lead even more. But Arizona scores again, so it's 21-14. So even though we're having a pretty good game, they're having a good game. They're sticking with us. We're going to hit that out route there for a big game. And then we're going to try to make something happen. We hit the middle of the field. There go Bryson again, just getting a huge play for us. And I believe he actually, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but he did actually end up going crazy enough to get recognized. So I'm not going to say much more after that. We got sacked. It's 3rd and 11. We're going to hit our number 1 wide receiver. He's going to pick up the first down for us. We finally see him streaking across the middle of the field. And then right here, we're going to use our legs, get outside of the lineman, and get out of bounds to pick up 4 and avoid the sack. So like I was saying, we tried to fit the ball in that window, but we didn't get it to go. And so right here, 4th down, 2nd and 10. Arizona's 1 score away. We need a big play here. And we're going to hit the running back right in that window. And that's the most satisfying thing about playing quarterback, especially this year I'm noticing. It used to be like maybe in the past years, whenever you played quarterback, it seemed like you just knew what window you was going to go into to try to hit, your receivers. You generally don't know when or where that window is going to be to hit your receivers. And in this year's game, it felt like when you get that pass into that tight window, it feels rewarding. So we're going to walk out of there 31-17 with a dub against Arizona. And I'm going to be frank with y'all. As I'm doing this post-commentary, we got sacked right there. That makes absolutely no sense. As I'm doing this post-commentary, I actually feel like it feels a lot better than to just do a live com and sitting there talking for like 4 or 5 hours talking to myself. Look at that pass right there. It actually feel good. Like, I don't feel stressed out. I don't feel like, I ain't gonna lie. And we use our legs to pick up the first down and avoid getting sacked. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. One of the biggest things about content creation for me and our running back's gonna get the touchdown for us to take the lead right back against Baylor. One of the craziest, I ain't gonna lie, one of the biggest gripes I have about content creation, especially for YouTube, is the time consumption. And this right here takes, that out of the equation. If I just edit down highlights and make sure I do a post commentary. You see what I'm saying, bro? This dude right here, Bryson, he is just making plays. Oh my goodness, I'm looking back at the plays. He is just making plays for us. And shout out to number 3. He was making plays for us as well. He was the one that got that big break-off touchdown run for that big touchdown run he had like last game. And then he's going to make this catch right here and get us into the end zone. I mean, our receivers were some dogs. Even though all of them didn't really get to shine like that except for Bryson, they are some dogs. But like I was saying, as far as content creation and, time-wise, and we take another sack. And I can't even get into what I'm about to say because we keep going into stuff where I got to talk about. We just talk about this real quick. So we're getting blitzed right here. I'm not getting away from that DB. He's going to get us for the sack. It's 3rd and 26. Am I going to make a play? Are we going to make a play? We're going to make something happen? We almost do. 17 has it, and he gets it knocked out of his hands. We're going to hit number 81. That's our new tight end. I don't know where he came from off the bench. It's probably where he came from. But he's going to get the big game for first down for us. Then we're going to snap it again. And we're actually going to take off and use our legs here. They're in man coverage. And we're actually going to outrun everybody to the 10, to the 5 touchdown. I believe that's his first rushing touchdown of the year. And it was a long run. I was surprised myself. I'm in the live time shouting, go, 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 go. And of course, I didn't record myself. But I'm like, yo, I didn't realize 86 speed could do that. I thought I was going to get chased down by at least the linebacker. But going back to what I'm saying earlier, I think this game is about over anyways. What I'm going to say is, time-wise, as far as content creation, this is a whole lot better. And I'm actually enjoying this. It makes me feel like Chris Smoove or something in the past. I don't know. I enjoy this. It's a lot peaceful. I will say that. It's a lot peaceful. And as you can see, even though, we put some time in and we've got some more experience, we missed Circle like wide open on that play. I mean, he was wide open. And this is what I'm saying. We could have given our receivers way more shine had my eyes just been a little bit more sharp. But we ended up getting the face mask call. We got lucky. We got bailed out. So we're going to get the first down and get the ball advanced 15 yards. Defense messed up. We're going to take advantage of it. We're going to hand the ball off to our running back, and our running back is going to pick up a big gain. And then, of course, 2nd and 10. We need a play here. We need something to happen. And they leave our tight end wide open for the touchdown. And he's just going to walk right in. And that pretty much is just going to seal the game for us against Baylor. This freshman quarterback is 6-0 after this kneel, even though Baylor scored. So right now I'm 6-0, and I'm like, okay, when is our first L gonna happen? Who are we gonna lose to? How is it gonna happen? Because surely we can't keep this up the entire season. Surely, you got to fall at some point. You got to fall at some point, especially as a freshman quarterback. At some point, you got to come back down to earth and realize that, okay, you're not Superman. We're taking a look at the stats across the league now, being 6-0, and we are 2nd in passing attempts, and we're also 2nd in passing yards. I believe we're 1st in touchdowns thrown for the year, so we're not in the Heisman race, but we're making some noise. You guys let me know, though, if you prefer this style of videos or if you prefer the live com, if you prefer, because I'm thinking of just making videos that are just under 30 minutes and just letting that be the case. Look at that dot against Colorado. I didn't show the first touchdown we had because I think it was just a regular rushing touchdown, so there's really no need and no plays really happened. But again, we're going to use our legs and we're going to break up field. We're in a big game right here, and you see, like I said, the confidence, man. is starting to show. And so right here, this running back, he's gonna just break off 2 people and just take it all the way for the touchdown. And like I said, this team, man, this team, it's ridiculous how many hidden gems was on this team. This team, even though we want the best overall, this is a scrappy team. Like, it's especially us as the quarterback, we're scrappy. We were fighting to get them wins out against FCS and Iowa State and the other teams. Really, even TCU, because we threw 3 picks, and there's no way we should have won that game, but we still ended up winning that game. And so this game right here against Colorado, we pretty much was up, and it was game over by halftime. As you can see, we're going to get this touchdown, and then they get called for a roughing the passer for some reason again. And then next thing we know, it's 30-0, and it's almost the 4th quarter. So yeah, this game is pretty much donezo. We really didn't do a lot as far as stats wise, but you know, domination wise, we're just gonna run this in and make that 37-0. I mean, there's really nothing else really left to be said about this game. Colorado didn't stand a chance from the get-go. We're gonna do our little dance, and we're gonna get up out of here with a dub. I believe we get taken out. I'm not too sure. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna get taken out, and it's an absolute blowout. 44-45-0, I think. So yeah. So after beating Colorado like that, we finally get into the top 25. We're ranked 22 here against Oklahoma State, and we're going to continue our momentum. As you're gonna see through this game, I think this game ended up being just as bad as Colorado. We were just dicing up their defense. Things were just going our way. Well, let's just look and see, because I'm not too sure really what happened. We're gonna hit X. We're gonna hit our wide receiver here. I think that might have been our #1 wide receiver. I can't really make out who it was. We're gonna get a touchdown here, work our way upfield. We're gonna get the touchdown from our running back, and we're gonna fit it into a tight window for Bryson. And you see Bryson, he just caught it and went. So we just got the ball in there and he did the rest. That's what I'm saying, man. He is clutch. And then I think I remember this possession right here. Had I hit X as soon as he came upfield, that would have never happened. But of course, I waited until he was on that break, threw the ball way too low, and that guy just jumped up and picked it off. But we're gonna make up for it with a rushing touchdown off of a quarterback power play, showing off the legs once again and trying to, you know, our best to try to erase that pick that happened, even though we can't technically erase it. And we said we will hit Bryson again, and he just, I mean, this dude right here, man. I'm going to keep talking about it throughout the rest of this video, however long left. He was a dog, and so was 47. Shout out to the tight end, and shout out to Bryson. I'm going to keep shouting everybody out, ain't I? As you can see, it's a blowout. It's 31-0, just like it is against Colorado. And that's pretty much it. I'm not showing anything else. You can see I paused. You see, that was pretty much me just saying, you know what, that game right there, there's no point in even recording this. I'm going to just pause it and just go to the next game. But this game right here, the last game of the video, this right here was a real test to see if we could really overcome adversity. We are down 13-0 against West Virginia in the 3rd quarter. We're going to work our way upfield. We're going to get to a good spot. We see the coverage. Everybody's forgetting. Everybody's covered but me, so I'm just going to run it in for a touchdown. We're going to finally cut this lead down to 6. So all we need is a stop from our defense to come back. We get the PAT to go, and now our defense gets a stop. And we're right here. All we got to do is score, and we got this thing in the bag. Not necessarily in the bag, but we're taking the lead back. As you can see, 17 gets hammered out of bounds. That was actually a nasty hit. As you can see, I hit triangle way too late. I didn't have to wait that late to hit him. I could have hit him a whole lot earlier before everybody got in my face. But we work our way upfield. You see the lighting has changed. It's the 4th quarter. Let's see what happens here. We send our tight end in motion. We got square running across the field. We don't make it happen. We get sacked. That pressure got loose. And we're going to get sacked. So now it's 2nd and 22. And we need a big play here. If not, then we're just going to give their team another chance to score. We're surveying the pocket. We're going to hit circle here. He's sitting there butt naked wide open and covering everything deep. So we're just going to hit our short man. And then right here, we're going to use our legs. We're going to try to get to the first down marker. Great block by our running back. And we're going to get there. We're going to power to that first down marker to extend this drive. And then we're going to hit circle. He's going to get put right back into the end zone. Even though the defense had him right before the end zone, they're going to knock him back into the end zone. So we finally took the lead. And West Virginia is going to score. And I believe they end up getting a 2-point conversion. So we're going to get that pass right there to go on the run with pressure in our grill. And then now 4th and 8. We need a big play here to happen. I see the zip on the other side of the field. It's Bryson again. He's going to break a tackle and get that much needed first down for us. 2-minute drill now. It's 21-14. We need a big play off this quarterback power play. We're going to get it. Everybody's got their blocks covered. We're going to outrun the DB, and we're going to get that touchdown in to tie this game up. You want to talk about overcoming adversity. This freshman quarterback is putting on a show. And we're going to look at what the defense is doing. It's 21-21 with 1:40. Our pressure is going to get there, and we're going to sack the quarterback. We're going to get the ball back after that. And so with 1:13 left, we got to get in field goal range. So as you can see, we worked our way up the field. Nothing really happened. And then we're going to get stopped right here. So that's pretty much it. We got the ball in the field goal range. We wasted some clock. They kicked the field goal. And that's pretty much ball game. We kneel the ball, we get the ball back, and that's it. So you want to talk about overcoming adversity? We came back down 2 touchdowns to West Virginia. Now we're in the college football playoff rankings against Oregon. We're the 6th seed, I believe. And then our player is going to be recognized for the Sean Alexander Award and the William V. Campbell Award. But no Heisman, no Best Player of the Year. But that's probably because we fell all the way down to maybe like 20-something on the quarterback leaderboards as far as passing yards. I believe touchdowns were still number 1, but that pretty much was it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this post commentary of me yapping. I'll be back with the last 3 games of the season in the next video. Those will be live comms, and I might just end up maybe doing a mix of post commentary and the live comm depending on how I'm feeling. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video, man. You guys take care. Be blessed. Peace.